You might be aware of Amy's frozen meals, but did you know they also make canned soups?
Let's put that to the plant-based taste test.
The brand Amy's has a really great selection of frozen meals that range from both vegan and non-vegan items. They've got things like lasagna, pizza, frozen dinners.
The Mexican casserole bowl is one of my favorites.
That balsamic pizza is absolutely incredible. Fire roasted vegetables, it is great. You've got to try it.
My favorite is the margarita pizza with vegan cheese, and I always add extra fresh basil when it comes out of the oven.
Ooh.
Amy's got its start with their prepackaged meals found in grocery stores. However, they also have actual restaurants in Northern California.
If you're looking for an incredible option to take friends and family who have different dietary needs, Amy's has you covered. Their entire menu can be made vegan or non-vegan, gluten-free options. Definitely go check them out.
And it's all incredibly delicious.
Their sweet potato fries, oh, they were so good.
If you're looking for some quick dinner or lunch options that are shelf stable, Amy's soups might just be the trick you're looking for.
All right, that just came off the stove and it looks really good. I like the fact that to me it looks more like a stew instead of a soup. Very hearty, very full of lentils, smells really good. Let's see how it tastes.
So this one has onions, green lentils, carrots, celery, potatoes, diced tomatoes, spinach, green beans, some olive oil, sea salt, balsamic vinegar, and spices.
Yeah, that's good. I don't think any one ingredient is standing out more than another ingredient. Nothing's really, taking the forefront on the taste. Flavor-wise, it's definitely lacking. You can tell that it's a low sodium one. It could use a little bit of salt, and by that, I mean, it could use some salt.
It looks very thick and hearty, I agree. It doesn't really taste like a whole lot, to be honest. I can tell that there are lentils and carrots, maybe? Carrots and potatoes. But there doesn't seem to be a driving seasoning to it. So yeah, I would say this is quite bland. I don't know if I would want this again without doctoring it up, as I like to say. Adding your own little spices and whatever else you feel like. Yeah, not my soup.
No soup for you. Next in line. All right, I've got the tortilla soup here. It's got fire roasted sweet potatoes. Oh, I love sweet potatoes. I think this is gonna be great. This one also is not a low sodium one, so I'm expecting it to have a little bit more flavor to it. All right, cheers.
So this has onions, fire roasted sweet potatoes, diced tomatoes, tomato puree, celery, black beans, corn, bell peppers, some oil, corn masa, green chilies, sea salt, spices, and cilantro.
I think what this one is really missing is it needs a little bit of heat. Like if I'm gonna have a tortilla soup, I want it to have a little bit more of that Mexican feel to it. And this just tastes like a very, very Americanized Mexican meal. I'm definitely a bigger fan of the white sweet potatoes. I believe that the ones in here are yams. Still good. I just think that there needed to be a little bit more of something present flavor-wise. Like nothing, once again, nothing in this soup is on the forefront of the flavor. Nothing's really driving it. This one is definitely more of a soup consistency and less of a stew consistency. So I think for me, I would probably add some cilantro, maybe a little bit of hot sauce, not too much. You've probably seen the other video.
Ooh, getting hot.
My turn! Again, very mild in the flavor, like Steven was saying. This one definitely has a little bit more to it, but could use some doctoring as well. And those sweet potatoes, the texture is just, it's gone. They've been through the ringer. But maybe if you've had some dental work, you know, or you've got a sore mouth, whatever the reason for your sore mouth.
No judgment on our part.
This soup is plenty soft.
It's a nice soft soup. Are mashed sweet potatoes a thing?
We need to make ourselves mashed sweet potato.
Right? Let's jump on that.
Why haven't we done this?
Have you done it? Leave a comment down below.
Trying to figure out what these white chunks are.
Soup de yoop, soup de yoop de yoop de yoop.
What are the white chunks?
Soup de yoop, soup de yoop de yoop de. All right, we just got done putting these organic soups to the taste test, and I'm gonna say they didn't really wow us, to be honest. I think that it might be worth to keep this in your pantry and then just make sure that you always have something to add to it. You know, cilantro, maybe more beans, a lot of seasoning, some more salt, maybe a can of fire roasted tomatoes. There's a lot of things that I think you could do to this soup, but just right out the gate, like the way it comes right out the can, I don't think this is wowing anybody out there.
For as much as I enjoy a lot of Amy's other products, these soups really fell short of my expectations. And although they would be something that I would consider in a pinch, it definitely wouldn't be one of my go-tos on a regular.
Just make sure to add a pinch or two of salt. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We hope that you enjoyed this review on Amy's soups, and until next time, have a plant-based day. Amy's has an incredible selection. They have a bunch of things, so many things. You wouldn't even believe all the things they have. Yeah, all in all, I'd say that's a pretty convenient meal. It's one of those ones where I would say you probably need to, I would say.
You say?
I say? I say. All right, so yeah, I would say. Damn it. For their frozen dinner, stop it. For their
Lackluster soup. Is there a word that starts with S that like is
satisfactory soup?
No. Unsatisfactory soup.
No. I disagree. You are incorrect, sir. I'm so soupy. Sounds gross. Who wants to be soupy? All right, we just put these bland cans to the test. This soup is great if you have a broken mouth. Final thoughts. Done. Video end. Cut. Soup de you, soup de you de. Oh, you're still here. Hey, I appreciate it. And while you're here, go ahead and hit that like button right below. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one.